Hey everyone, today I want to show you the most recent game I have worked for 4 months, and now I want to show you kind of everything I have done. I won't show you exactly everything because I can't, but all the important stuff that I have developed. I was the only programmer in this project, so every code here was made by myself only, and as the choice of the code designer and everything. In this month or last month, I'm not pretty sure, I have completed my 5th year as a programmer in only game development. I'm really proud this here in this project is my best work. I have never done something that I'm so proud of. I have really enjoyed the project. It's so cool. If it continues, I'm pretty sure you will love it too. Your character can be fully customized. As you can see here, all the components, everything here can be customized. The characters are really beautiful. Phase 1 here that you can see, you will not see this guy, so no problem. What I have done here, you can load your project based on all the outfits you are using. This is just a standard one. You will see the outfits once I load the game. I'm doing everything here based on a data asset, just to hold the soft pointers for the meshes, so it is good, you know. And then I'm doing here all the magic. I'm also using gas for this project because the first time I have learned gas, I can't stop using gas. It's pretty fun. It's good. Then I'm using gas for everything here. I'll show you here the stuff I have done. This is a bit of the data assets I have created. This is for construction. If we are using a pack that is already done, but he's not modular. And then I have get this package that already exists. This is a code that already exists that I don't like, and I have modified it and made it modular. So you can set here if it is a static mesh or not. It will change here, and you can say if this construction thing, if this object, if it is a furniture, rugs, painting and whatever, because it will behave different, and also it will give a category, so we can have different kind of behaviors depending on this category. And all the sockets that these objects will trace on the floor or on the wall, so you don't need to create multiple objects and just the mesh will do the job. The same for the snap sphere. The snap sphere here, you will be able to know where you can place something and attach to it. A good example is a vase, and you in this vase you will tell where you can attach the flower, and then if it's attachable to something, and also how the trace will behave, if trace will behave on the floor or on the wall, because if it's on the wall, the object must turn with the wall to be looking on the correct rotation, so the player don't need to rotate it. And also for the widget, we just say which is the icon. I also have the name of it, to display on the widget, but I haven't compiled, so it's not displaying it here as well. And I have done the same thing basically for also clothing. So if we have the clothing here, we tell the category of it, the name, the item icon, the description of it. So if you want to tell player some description of this item, you can use it, or you can just leave it as a blank. And some conditions, because some masks you can wear with a hat, and some hat or something you can't use with a mask. And if you should add it to the body player material. If you do, then you just add it in here. If not, it won't display, and it will not make the designer confused about it. And if you're using alpha for the body of the character, the alpha is like when I'm wearing a t-shirt, it will hide the arm, and then the arm of the player will not overlap outside if the arm just, bend. And basically this is how I have handled. There's more, but like I told you, I can show you everything. But most of the code here I have made with C++ code. The gas, the data set, some of the components, some of the behaviors. It's not everything on C++, just some core stuff. And then I have coded and exposed it to Blueprint, so people can handle stuff on Blueprint. This is here where we have coded some stuff, and also you can trigger get stuff here as well, and also load the character. The code here to load the character stuff, how everything behaves, it's on C++, but the code to change the character outfit, you can do in both, but it was made on Blueprint, so designers can handle this part as well for any reason, or it can just be easily made because it's simple. And yeah, and how the game is looking, I'm using the Neo game animation sample from UE 5.3, I guess. But I have changed most of his code. I have changed a lot of it because I was not happy with the result of it, and some of them was kind of useless to be triggered the whole time, made it to be triggered just when I want it. And I have bring the jump and the parkour stuff to gas, so we can have it as an ability. So you can see here I can jump and I can do this, and this is gas. This is not a player setup. This is gas happening. With their code, this is kind of the same, but because it's a ability, I'm handling it different. And I have made those cards here as a tutorial, so if people want to use anything that I have done, they can do it. They can just look at how it is, how to use it, how to edit this, so the client can create another thing or improve, modify, I don't know, but this is there, this is modular, and this is going persistent. They asked me to do some stuff. One of them was the character would be moving, doing stuff, checking the character. Another one that is changing the character outfit, and I have made this cool thing that you can edit the character outfit and you can change randomly by all the outfits. It is a pretty cool outfit, and also you can also control this by just pressing your key. And also we have this screen here that I have prepared with the categories and other stuff. You can check the animation, how this outfit will behave with this kind of thing. And if you click on the character and then you rotate the mouse, it will rotate the character with it, which is pretty cool. You can inspect your character by just clicking with the mouse on it and holding, of course. Click and hold, rotate, then you remove the key and it will rotate. And you can check, as I said, you can check the description if you want. If not, then don't matter. But all of this here, I don't have the icons, that's why they are all blank. And the green thing, it's a rarity. The rarity was not set up, but it will change if you proper set up the rarity of it, and the icon will display here as well. This white one is a placeholder that I have placed it here, and if you change it on the data asset, it will change here automatically. And if you click, it will change, and you can choose to apply on your character. If I apply, then my character will be using. If I change to any other one and I don't want to apply, then it won't. And I have here the categories. There is more categories, but this is just the ones I have. And it's being changed here. I'm not using the same place for everything. It's using a widget switcher, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you can change your character outfit and stuff. They ask me to do a movable object. It's fully customizable. You can change the speed, how much time they will wait until move again, if it will rotate, increase the size, a lot of stuff. I don't know what they want to do. Then I made fully customizable so they can do everything. And I have implemented the full decay. It's not perfect. I don't know why it is not touching the floor, but I didn't have the time to do this. It was not a priority, but the IK is correct, but the mesh is not touching the ground. If I change the mesh of the character, it touches the ground, but with this character it don't. I don't know why. But well, it's here. This is what is important. It's here and it's working. Those objects here is when you stand up, it will vanish and then you can't go over it again. It will just happen if you go above it. As you can see here, I'm touching the side, nothing happens, but if I jump on it, it will vanish. It's taking more time than the other because the time that he will take to vanish, to disappear, can be a different time. You can set up how much time it will take to vanish, how much time it will take to appear. It's fully customizable. As the meshes, you can change the meshes to anything. Really anything. And then it will just enable the physics of it once it's fully done, else you can just step down and then you fall. That's some of the buffs I have made. I haven't made much buffs, but if you want to buff gravity, then it will do the same for the debuff. And then character speed, character will run faster, and that's it. Some other thing that here the character can construct, as I said, but you can't construct everywhere. I'm pressing the construct. I haven't placed, I was going to, but since I'm not doing any new work to this project right now, so I haven't, but I was going to place a box where all the errors would show up. So it will show like you can't construct here. But let's say here is my apartment. Then I will have the gameplay effect to activate the building. And then here is my building interface. Then I can start building and creating my own stuff. As you can see, here is my object now. I have spawned it, and I can place. I can only place those objects when I am inside of my apartment, my place, the place where I was allowed to build. And I can only edit the object that I have permission to, or if I'm the owner of it. Right now, you can't place it on the floor because when I was working with the modularity of it, it stopped working, and when it stopped working, they told me to stop work with everything. So this is why this is not working, but it was working when it was not modular. But now that is modular, it's happened this. I know where the error is, and basically I haven't set up here the socket to trace, and then this object is tracing himself, and the trace is not going into the floor because it is on the center, and then this will never happen. And this is why this is not working. And if it was working, when I come out, as you hear this sound here, it says you can't build, you can't do this in here. And then if this object was already in the floor, it would reset. But because this is a recent spawned one, then it would just play the sound. I always create my levels well to do my work, so I do stuff separately from the other stuff. And here's like my apartment where I can build my stuff, and here is where they asked me to do a race. So in this up to here, I have started my race. That's the leaderboard, and here's the finish race thing. I have finished the race, and that's the best time. But this is the race thing that I have done here just for testing everything I have done, and I have fall there. There's where I die, so I have killed my character. Then he will play that weirdo animation, because he's dead, and then he is reviving here. Now he is done. Then I can continue. And if this is kind of my movable object. I have placed just a spark, just for fun. It can be added anything with any object, as I said. And those stuff in here are another objects. This one here won't disappear. And now I have my checkpoint saved. If I die now, I will not come back in that place, but I will be placed in here. And I can come here, let's say my place is here, then boom, right, I can't. Because everything here have its own time, and I can do and continue doing my thing. And then if I finish the race, then if I come here and finish my race, because it was 2 minutes, it's the second best time. And if I quick complete this one now this is the best time. It will always storage this as the best time, and then you can do this. This race as well was made with gas, and so with field conditions we can do some other stuff. In here, like this is the race threshold, the box. If I leave the box, it will tell you this screen here, and if the time counts out, it will finish the race and interrupt, and you will not go to the leaderboard. And basically that's it. I was working also with another feature here that was the changing outfit. The changing outfit is the one I showed you, and the mounting. The mounting thing is you can fully customize your mount, your object, and then you can give some buffs to your character. This here that I have done is you can give buff to your character to move, and also the gravity, and you can add others like equal to it, so you can stack more result or just create one exactly the way you want. And if you want to adjust the mounting on the player, you can do like this, change the pose of the character, because some mountings will be different. You will not have the same pose, but you can have the same pose, it's up to you. And then if the mounting is a blueprint, then you can just have the blueprint here, because you can build all the cosmetics of this mounting on a blueprint, but you can also do the same with a skeleton. So this mounting will not be a blueprint, it will be just a skeletal mesh attached to the character, and this will be the animation blueprint to the mounting. This is not the player animation blueprint. The animation for the character is, you can change from here. It's very customizable, and you can handle and avoid to do a lot of this stuff. But this was interrupted because they wanted the focus elsewhere. And also I have implemented this interface where you can connect your wallet into the game, and then because this is a NFT game, it's pretty cool, by the way. And then you can, with this interface, connect your wallet, and then my code was getting all the information to change the stuff, like what the information related to this hat is, and then I'm telling this hat is this, and then it will do its thing here in Unreal. So yeah, basically this is what I have done in this project. I haven't worked 8 hours a day, nor every day, but during these 4 months I had worked here, and basically this was all my creation, just the superficial part of it. Hope you enjoy, and see you next time.